Junior Jewels. I'm Carly.
And I'm Jess, and we are the hosts of Typical Tuesday Night,
a Taylor Swift podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to the Typical Tuesday Night podcast. I'm Jess.
And I'm Carly, and we have a little bit of a change of plans today. So last week, we said we were going to kind of talk about what's the word I'm looking for? It totally just left me.
Interpolation.
Yeah, interpolation.
Copyright stuff.
Yes, all of that stuff surrounding Taylor's songs. We have something kind of in the works, so we're pushing that back a little bit. We'll keep you guys posted.
We had a development that we're trying to move forward with, so we're putting that one off for a minute.
So just hold on. But which means I'm actually kind of excited about this because we've been dying to talk about the songs. We are doing our first deep dive into some songs today, and I actually feel like it's going to work out really well because there's lots of things. We have done some of these in the past where we do it based on categories, right? Like songs about relationships, songs about this person, songs about Taylor. And that's kind of worked really well for all the other albums that we've done so far. This one, though, we just didn't feel like that was the way to go. And so what we've decided to do is just take 4 songs at a time and just kind of deep dive into those and discuss the lyrics and the songs and kind of how they relate in, other areas. So what we decided to do too is we're not going to start at the beginning. We are jumping into the middle tracks because we wanted to talk about Actually Romantic today because we just did the Charli XCX deep dive. So we're going to be talking about 4 songs from the life of a showgirl. And I'm so pumped.
I know. So we are going to be talking about Actually Romantic, Wishlist, Canceled, and Would.
Yep.
And it's going to be a great episode.
I feel like it's perfect because Actually Romantic fits in with what we talked about last week with Charli XCX, which if you have not listened to that yet, you definitely are going to want to. It's going to give you a lot of context when we talk about this song. But then one of my favorites was Wishlist, so I'm excited to talk about that. We all know Jess loves Would. So it's just it was perfect. I was like, this is the way to start it off. So I'm excited.
Yeah. We're super excited.
Before we jump in, though, we have 2 things. We're going to read a review, and Jess is going to read that. But before we do that, so last week we were talking about, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? We were talking about how many kids love Elizabeth Taylor. So we had a listener send us a message, and they were just like, I can confirm she teaches 1st grade. And she said she polled her class and asked them what their favorite songs were. She said, by a long shot, it was Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh my God.
I know. And she said that her daughter, her favorite song, I can't remember exactly how old she is. I think she's 9 or 10. Her favorite song is also Elizabeth Taylor. And so she said, well, why? And she's like, it's so fun to scream during this song. And so I was like, that's kind of fun. Funny. But I just thought it was funny to
it's probably the closest thing on the album to a true banger.
Absolutely.
And maybe that's why the kids love it.
They're like,
I mean, I love it.
Oh, yeah, I do too. It's a great song.
It's funny because my kids, I have started to force them to listen to it because they want to do the first one and the third one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, we're going to just
straight through.
I think they've started to like it.
So. Yeah. It's a good one.
So funny.
Okay, well, why don't you read a review? I just wanted to talk about that really quick because I thought that was interesting.
This review is from our Apple reviews, and it says, Carly and Jess, I love your guys' podcast so much. I love how much research you do to give us the right information. My favorite part about your podcast is the album series and deep dives because they give me so much more info about the album. I have been a fan of Taylor since the original 1989, and your podcast just gives me more knowledge about Taylor. I look forward to every Tuesday to listen. Aww. Thank you for this amazing podcast.
That's so nice. And it's perfect that she said she loves the deep dives because
I know.
That's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today. Okay, we're going to jump in. Oh my gosh, wait. I've been saving to tell you this. This is so funny. So the other day, I think it was a couple days after the album. So that within that first week.
Yeah.
And obviously, what are we all doing? We are just listening to this nonstop. You put it on in the morning, you listen to it all day until you go to bed. So I just have it like playing nonstop on my phone, on the TV, all the things. So my husband goes, "Well, I gave it a good try." And I was like, what are you talking about?" And he goes, "I wanted so badly to listen to Taylor Swift more than you did this year. I have been working so hard to get my Spotify to show that I listen to Taylor more than you do."
What?
He said he listens to it on the drive to work, on the drive home. He'll put it on during work just on his phone, but like won't listen to it just so that he can like
Oh,
rack up his hours.
so he's in like a higher percentage than you at the end of the
Yes,
year.
yes.
Oh,
And he's like, "But honestly, like after this weekend, like I can't keep up. I can't keep up to like what you're doing, and I've tried so hard." Isn't that incredible?
that is next level
I know. It
commitment
really is. It really
and
is.
competitive
Yeah,
nature. That
straight.
is
I know.
so funny. And it just honestly, like, it's even funnier to me just knowing the amount of times over the last year that you have told me, like, oh, I walked in on Kyle in the
I
office and he
know.
was listening to Cornelia Street or he was listening to this other song. Like, it just makes those
It
moments
makes
even
sense.
funnier.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I see what you're doing now. Like it all makes sense. It was all just a ploy. You
Oh,
just wanted to beat me. I just thought that was funny. I was like,
that is
but yeah, he's like,
so
there's no
funny.
way after this new album, like, I can't compete with you. And it's been a week. Like, you probably beat me in that 1 week. I just thought it was funny.
That
So
is
we'll see.
so
Apparently,
funny.
where I was like, yeah, you can probably just like give up. And he was like, no, like, I'm still going to try. So I'll keep
Oh
everybody
my
posted.
gosh.
I think I'm going to win. But I mean, if he had been listening
Now
all
it's an
year,
official race
yeah, it's
because he's
true.
looped you
I
in.
know. I know. So now I'm coming
Had there
for him.
not been a new album, he could have maybe
He
done
could
it.
have beat me, I think, because
Yeah.
I have been listening to a lot of different things this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, you give me a new Taylor album, I'm all like, well, sorry. This is all I'm listening to. All I'm listening to.
Yes. Oh,
So,
that's so funny.
oh man. Okay, let's
Um,
start. You have the first song, right?
yeah, so we're gonna start
Okay.
off with Actually Romantic. We'll just pick up right where we left
Love
off
it.
last
Yeah.
week. So, yeah, like Carly said, if you haven't listened to last week's episode, all about the background on the Charlie XCX history with
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, make sure to do that because that gives like good insight. But
Yeah.
it's kind of fun. We pulled like quotes of what Taylor said for each of these songs, and it's really fun, obviously, to hear straight from her, kind
Yeah.
of some background on the songs. So, Taylor said, Actually, Romantic is a song realizing that someone else has kind of had a one sided adversarial relationship with you that you didn't know about. And all of the sudden, they start like doing too much and they start letting you know that actually you've been living in their head rent free and you had no idea. And it's presenting itself as some sort of resenting you or having a problem with you, but taking that and you just accepting it as love and accepting it as attention and affection, and how flattering that somebody has made you such a big part of their reality when you didn't even think about this. It's actually pretty romantic if you really, really think about it.
I
So funny.
love it. It
Yeah.
is so fun. Well, and I was thinking about this in regards to like this song and even like canceled or father figure. Like a lot of these kind of like diss tracks are
Hmm.
so good. I think these are some of her
These are the best
best.
diss tracks she's ever
Yes.
written.
And one thing that I was thinking of is I
Like these
wonder,
blow, thank you, Amy, out of the
oh,
water.
like our, yes,
Yeah.
totally. And I kind of was wondering if she doesn't have any like big time breakup songs on this
Hmm.
album. And it's almost like she had to channel those like frustrating feelings and those kind of like anger, like
Hmm.
those kind of emotions that she is so incredible at writing about in terms of a breakup. It's like she took
Yeah.
those feelings and was like, well, I don't really have a breakup to write about. So let me,
Yeah.
like the people that do make me feel these way, even though it's not a relationship like that, like a romantic
Yeah.
relationship, I'm going to write these like incredible diss tracks and they hit hard. I'm
Yeah, they
like,
do.
girl, you are so good at writing about like frustrating people to you.
Yeah, and we'll talk about this more. I mean, we'll probably talk about this a lot through this episode
Yeah.
specifically because I mean, honestly, this whole album feels this way, but this album for sure is Taylor's most it's not vulnerable in the same way like she's typically vulnerable. It's
Yeah.
more like free.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like I don't give a crap about anything. Like
Yes.
I'm not gonna censor myself. I'm gonna write what I want.
Yeah.
Like, and again, like I'll bring that point up later, but like it's just very fun to see like a more free spirited Taylor.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, so basically if you're new to the podcast or if you haven't listened to our deep dives before, basically what we do is we talk a little bit about the song and we go through the lyrics and we not necessarily line by line, but almost
Yeah.
we kind of dissect them and give our thoughts on what they could
Yeah.
mean or what we've seen other people talking about.
Yeah.
Um so the beginning, it's the very first line, I heard you call me boring Barbie when the Cokes got you brave. And I saw this comment I thought was super interesting. Someone said Barbie as a brand could be seen as an opposite or competitor to the Bratz dolls, like
Oh, yeah.
Charlie's album Brat.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
and then
cool little.
I don't remember if we talked about this on the we talked about this kind of on the episode last week, but um or yeah, we did for sure. There was
With
that
like Maddie
screenshot
Healy. Yeah.
from Maddie, like his to-do list, and he said break up with Margot Robbie, which we see as like potentially him referring to her as Barbie, and then
Yeah.
we kind of are making assumptions that potentially they call her boring Barbie, maybe because she wouldn't do coke with them. Um,
Ever since you talked about that, every
yeah,
time I hear the song, that opening line, it hits harder for me too.
yeah,
Because I'm
yeah.
like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
that's what they called her.
Yeah. Well, and especially where like she ties in the coke into that line,
Yes.
like it's kind of she's saying it in a way that makes it feel like she didn't participate in that
Yeah.
and like would totally not be surprised. And like we talked about Gabriette's comment
Yeah.
about like for the girls that do
For the
coke and like I'm sure she'd be like, no, I don't want to. And they're like, you're boring.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know,
so many.
it's so good. It's crazy how just in that one little line, there's
Yeah.
like so much packed into it.
So much. And
Yeah.
that's okay. This is something we're planning on talking about later too, but the people that say this album is not lyrically
I know. Complex.
competent, yes. I'm
Insane. So
like,
we're going to prove you wrong for
oh
the
my
next like
God.
many weeks because there's so many layers.
Yes.
There's so many layers. And I saw
Oh,
someone say like don't let the like the upbeat, fun, free-spirited like music that the
yeah.
producers put together like distract you from how layered and complex these lyrics are
Yep.
because there's so
Preach.
much woven into this album and
Yeah.
I'm picking up on it more and more every time I listen to it and it
Absolutely.
is 10 out of 10. I was going to
Yeah.
tell you, I'll say it right now
Okay,
on the
let's do
podcast
it.
so I don't forget. I want to do an episode, and actually, this might be something we do on one of our subscriber
Okay.
episodes, but I think it would be super fun for me and you to pick out our favorite like one-liners throughout the album.
Oh, okay.
So, like, this first line from the song, I could see
Yeah.
being on there, like, just
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
favorite, like,
absolutely.
one line,
Let's do it.
whatever.
That's fun.
Yeah, it'd be
I
fun.
actually
Yeah.
I saw somebody post like a stanza and it had some lyrics from this album and they were like, you take and read just these lyrics, you could have easily thought it came from Evermore or Folklore or
Oh,
Tortured Poets,
yeah.
but it doesn't fit because it has, like you were saying, that like pop, upbeat, fun that like sometimes the lyrics do lose its not like shine, but
Yeah.
it doesn't feel as deep when you don't have these like powerful strings and this sad
Hmm.
melody like flowing through it. And I read it
Yeah.
and I was like, whoa, yeah, like this sounds like poetry. Like, what song was that? Like, it took me a
Yeah.
second to like realize because it
Hmm.
absolutely could have been like a group of lyrics from Torture Poets. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, people are, like you said, letting the music get in the way, I think.
Yeah. Oh, but we're here and ready to show you
Prove
how
you wrong.
layered these lyrics are. And then also like the high fived my ex, and then you said your God he ghosted me, which is like clearly a Healy reference.
Yep.
Wrote wrote me a song saying it makes you sick to see my face, which
which we
goes
talked
back to the
about. Yep.
sympathy as a knife song. And then the chorus, obviously. But it's actually sweet. All the time you spent on me. It's honestly wild. All the effort you've put in. It's actually romantic. I've really got to hand it to you. No man has ever loved me like you do. And I'm obsessed with this
So funny.
because it's hilarious for the fact that it's a total, like, it's a dig to the subject of the song,
Yeah.
of kind of like, you're really overdoing it here,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, totally.
But it's also a total dig to her exes.
I have never noticed that until you said that. But it
Yes,
absolutely is.
I know.
That is good.
It's so good.
It makes me love it even more. Even more. I've
Yeah.
never thought of that.
Yeah.
That is fun.
It's like, because if you
For you,
think about
Taylor.
it, like, in the terms of like the subject of the song, like,
Yeah.
for a romantic relation, like a true romantic relationship, it's
Yeah.
probably not like what you would actually expect in a romantic relationship
Yeah.
of level of effort.
Yeah.
But in the sense of the relationship she is talking about, like this person that really dislikes her, it's like, you're giving this so much attention, like,
Yes.
that doesn't really need it. But
Yeah.
then the fact that, like, she's like, no man has ever even given me this much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
It's
know.
so
That
funny.
is so good. Especially because, like,
Yes.
I mean, you think about like the last person, like Maddie,
Yeah.
and then she's like kind of talked,
Cheryl.
she's given some little hints about
Yeah.
Maddie in the song. And so even that is just funny too. Oh
Yes.
man.
And then
Good.
I wanted to talk about this line where she says, hadn't thought of you in a long time, but you keep sending me funny Valentines. And I saw this online. Someone
Okay.
said, while most of the song is speculated, and that's a point I wanted to make. And we talk
Hmm.
about this on other deep dives
Oh,
too, but like,
yeah.
some songs of Taylor's, for example, Dear John. Dear John is about
Yeah.
John Mayer and nobody else. Uh, Over the last couple of albums, there's for sure been a lot of songs where, and I think that Canceled is another example of this, and even Father Figure, but like, I think that there is a subject that is inspiring the song, but there are elements of different people and subjects and experiences throughout the song. So
Totally.
it's not necessarily front to back, this is about Charlie
Yeah.
XCX, but I think that she's a main inspiration for the
Totally.
song.
Totally. And I
Um,
actually feel like that happens more this album,
yeah,
just in general.
for sure. So if you remember when we very first listened to this song, if you guys have watched our
Oh, yeah.
reactions, like, we went, I like, literally from the beginning down, I was like, wait, this is about Kanye. Wait, she's talking
Yeah.
about a girl. This is about Kim. Wait. And then we
We're like,
found out it was
what?
about Charlie.
Yeah.
But I loved this. This made me super happy. Someone said, while most of the song is speculated to be about Charlie XCX, these lines point more towards Kim Kardashian, who she has a negative history with. It says, in 2018, Kim claimed that she would be sending Valentines to all her haters, posting an Instagram
Oh.
story that visibly included Taylor as one of the would-be recipients. Given that the
Whoa.
Valentines Kim sent out were limited edition, um, they were limited edition Kim perfumes called Heart. The characterization of the gesture as a romantic as fair. I don't know. I just thought that was a
Whoa.
really interesting connection.
Way interesting. Well, okay,
Yeah.
because I've seen people talk about this line where they say, like, but you keep sending me funny Valentines. And they're like, it's interesting because Charlie has only written her one song. So why is it funny
Mm-hmm.
Valentines? Like, she's not
Yeah.
multiple times talking about Taylor. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
guess if you do it in terms of when she's talked about Taylor, she's talked about her multiple times, as seen in our
Yeah.
past. But the Valentine's use with this Kardashian thing almost makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
And
I thought that was super
even the
interesting.
rest of the line, well, except for the very, very end. I was going to say maybe this whole second verse is about Kim,
Yeah.
but I think the end part is definitely about Charlie.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so like you said, maybe she's just weaving in different people throughout, but I had no idea. That's super interesting.
Yeah. So
Huh,
interesting.
that's fun.
And then This next part I love, but I also, oh, you weren't there. This is
Oh,
at Haler night, I
oh
was
yeah.
talking about this. I have, this is a misheard lyric for me that I know is
Oh,
wrong and I cannot sing correctly,
love it. What is it?
even knowing it.
Okay.
So she says, and I know you think it comes off vicious, but it's precious, adorable, like a toy chihuahua barking at me from a tiny purse. I say tiny chihuahua and tiny purse.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I can't not
How
say it. And it's
funny.
so funny because our friends Sarah and
Yeah.
Annie said they do the same thing.
Really?
And do you remember I posted that reel
Yeah.
of, or I'm like
Yeah.
singing
You're
it?
like, yeah.
If you watch my lips, you can
You
see
say
that I
tiny?
say tiny chihuahua.
I gotta go back and rewatch because
You
I didn't
wouldn't be able,
notice
because
it.
they're so close.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to tell without knowing, but once
Yeah.
you know and you go watch, you can totally tell. It's so funny.
Oh my goodness. That's a great one. That's
I
fun.
know,
But
but
it's funny that you're like, I can't, like, still, I can't. I just say
yes,
tiny.
it's so
How
annoying. But
funny.
I love this imagery that she paints here.
Totally.
It's so perfect. And I think this is also the point where I need to say something that's been on my mind. I don't know if this is jumping ahead
Please.
because we're going to do a music video deep dive,
Uh,
but I there are so many actually romantic Easter eggs
in
in
the
I
music
wonder
video.
if it's the next music video.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Because
cuz
it's
like why
true. There are a lot more for this song
than
than the other
others?
songs.
Yeah. Like there's still some for the other songs and maybe those are going to be all the music videos, like the Oscar on the bathroom floor. Maybe there will be a wish list music video. I don't know.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
But she loves to hint like that.
Hmm.
And I was taking it more as just like Easter eggs for like the other
From the
songs to begin this
album.
first one. But you're
Yeah.
right, there's so many more of this one.
Yeah.
Maybe she is hinting that that's going to be the next music video. I would
That'd be so
love that.
fun. I
Could
would
you
love it.
imagine what she would come
No.
up with for this song?
No. I cannot wait.
Well, I need that now. So if that doesn't come true, I'm going to be
Yeah.
pissed. Thanks a lot.
I wonder how soon we'll get another one. Because with
I
Midnights,
know.
we got a second one pretty quick. It was like
That's
only a
true.
couple weeks, I think. I
Yeah.
think it was within a month. So we'll see.
Oh, it's crazy.
But
This has
yeah,
only been out for like 17 days.
I
Not even
know.
2 weeks, or not even three
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
But yeah,
Oh,
do you have any other lyrics in here? That was like most of what. Oh, I guess
I
the how
mean,
many
just
times
the,
has your
yeah.
boyfriend said, "Why are we always talking about her?" Obsessed with that.
I love it so much, especially because in my head, too, with that line, I almost feel like her boyfriend is talking to her, but also
Hmm.
insinuating how much Maddie has talked about
Yeah.
her. Because, like,
Yes.
he's in that band, and I'm
Yeah. He's
sure
like, "Why
he's
are
just
we
like,
always
why?
talking about
Yes,
me?"
like, why are we always talking about her? Not just you and me, but like, I'm hearing it from Maddie. I'm hearing it from you. I'm hering it. Like, I'm sick of this
He's like,
girl.
this is romantic to Taylor, but this is just a
Yeah.
turn off for me."
Yeah. So I love
Uh,
that line. I just feel
funny.
like it fits really well with that. So
Yes.
I think that's
So
all of
fun.
my notes from that one. So
Yes.
yeah, I will say though, when she goes the like, stop talking dirty to me, I
Yes.
oh, it just oh, it's so good.
It's
It's
so
so
good.
good, so good. Okay, the next song we're going to talk about is "Canceled," which
Yes.
has so much, I feel like, going on. So, first, let's talk about what Taylor said the song was about. So, she said, the song Canceled is sort of about, having had my own experiences with mass judgment and being at the center of many, dramatic kind of scandalous moments in my career where people were all weighing in at once, or at least it felt like that. Having had those experiences, it makes me move through the world a little bit differently. And when other people go through it, you kind of find yourself thinking about how they're probably going to get smarter because of this. If they can get through it, if they can be tough enough, they can actually learn some things through this process. And how I don't naturally just cast people aside just because other people decide they don't like them. I make my own decisions about people based on how they treat me within my life and their actions. And so this is a song about all of those themes. And then she says, here's canceled. I I love that. I know I feel like there's been a lot of interesting discussion around this album or this song in
Hmm.
particular.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people kind of feel like this is like a tone deaf song to cancel culture and people actually doing serious things and needing to be canceled. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I have like a different relationship with like cancel culture in general. So I have a hard
Yeah.
time feeling like this song is tone deaf. Like to me, it doesn't feel that way. Um, but I love that she said, I've been canceled. I've gone through this myself. And
Hmm.
all I can do is make my own decisions on how people treat me and the actions, that affect me and my life and their life.
Yeah.
And and that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And so I really like that she said that.
I loved it too because in the movie when she talked about the song, I loved how she said that like she's a lot of people's first call
Yeah,
when they're like
totally.
going through stuff like this because
Yes.
they're like, who do we know that's really like good at like that's had a lot of experience dealing with this? Oh,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift,
Oh,
let's call her
yep.
up.
Yep.
Um,
Totally.
but yeah, I love this song and this is where people take things a little bit too
Yeah.
seriously, as they do a lot of times. But like, even was it in the movie? Taylor like specifically said, like, I love to like when she's writing music, she loves to do things to the extreme.
Yeah.
So like say she's like feeling a certain feeling, she loves to take that feeling and like stretch it as far as she can.
Totally.
To the
Totally.
point where like this song gives me blank space vibes. Like
Ooh,
blank
yeah.
space is so it's like satire with like a hint of honesty and I feel
Yeah.
like that's what canceled is. Like yes, there is underlying honesty and like real feelings in the song canceled, but she's like taking it to a dramatic level and I think that's where people like cuz a lot of people say about this song like oh she's like um making it so because people are saying like some people deserve to be canceled and she's like
Yes.
making light of it
Yeah.
and it's like there's she's not making light of it
Yeah.
she's just trying to like she's almost trying to do it in such a dramatic way where you can see kind of how ridiculous
Dick.
it is
Yeah.
like I don't know because
No, totally.
obviously we know cancel culture goes way too
Yeah.
far a lot of
Yeah.
times most of the time
Yeah.
even if someone deserves flack
Yeah.
they don't usually deserve the kind of
Yeah.
treatment that
Treatment.
they get
I
through
totally
cancel
agree. Yeah.
culture.
I agree.
But yeah, I think it's important to remember that this is like a
An extreme.
dramatic version. Like
Yeah.
when she's saying like welcome to my underworld, she's
Yeah.
not like
She's not
I'm
really
the
the
devil and
devil.
now
And
you're
yeah.
joining my cult.
Yes,
Like
totally. Which, all the people are just loving to say that Taylor is like that. I think it's interesting. I feel like there are three different camps people kind
okay.
of fall into with this song about who it's about.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I've heard people say Blake Lively,
Hmm.
um, Brittany Mahomes, and
Hmm.
Sophie Turner. So I'm going to
Yeah.
talk about a couple of these really quick, and then we'll just go off what I believe the song is about. And if you guys have different opinions, that's great too. So the interesting one to me is Sophie Turner. A lot of people were
Yeah.
saying, like, well, Sophie Turner, like, stayed with Taylor, at Taylor's house back in 2023. And so this song was written too early to be the whole Blake thing. So my thoughts
Mm.
on that are one, was Sophie even canceled? Like, I feel like Joe got more of the like flack from their whole like divorce than Sophie did.
Yeah. That's how I felt too when I first heard that theory. Um and I think Sophie could maybe like be in her head a little
Yeah.
bit when she's writing this, but again, like with the different inspirations, I don't think she's like the main focus.
Yeah.
But I did see or hear someone say that they think that that could be potentially why like it's spelled the British
Yes.
way.
Yes.
But
Which is
I
interesting.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. To me, it doesn't fit, but I mean, that's great.
yeah,
And then let's see. Oh, the Brittany Mahomes one. I don't know. It just the lyrics to me don't feel Britney.
yeah,
So I don't know. And I
yeah.
feel like Britney gets canceled all the time, every other day for something random. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
this one
like
felt like a
she's not like a
situation.
well-loved
Yeah.
person. Not saying
I-
I don't,
yeah,
but like
no,
she
but
just
just
gets a lot of crap pretty
yeah.
regularly.
Yeah, no, totally. So I believe this is about Blake Lively. And I know there are some people that are saying, well, Taylor was writing this song while she was, on the European tour back and forth. That was probably before August 2024 when most of this went down. I think, though, even if she wrote 80% of the album in June or July, if this started happening and she started writing a song, how many times have we talked about Jess? Last
Literally.
minute songs being added.
Literally. She adds songs like the last day
Yes.
deadline. Like
Yes.
she has done that on most albums.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
that's
that like that excuse to me, I'm like, sorry, nope,
yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe you. So all right, I have so many notes on this song. I wish you guys could see this Google Doc that we were reading from. I have a bunch of different, I have like all the lyrics and I have my notes and I have like screenshot of this, screenshot number two. It's really fun. So anyway, we are going to talk about this. So we're probably going to go line by line because I feel like there is so
There's
much.
so much in the song.
Yeah,
This
and
song is
then Jess,
mega.
whenever you want to interrupt, just
Okay.
say your stuff. Okay,
Okay.
so the first line is you thought that it would be okay at first. So let's go back. This was all happening in August 2024. And what is so interesting about this is I saw a creator and I really wish I knew her name now. Sorry. Ugh, maybe I'll try and post it so you guys can see because I do like giving people credit. But basically what she said is Taylor is going to write this song in chronological order using headlines from the news. And it is
Oh, I
wild
just got
how it
chills.
works. Yeah, it's so good. So
I
that's what
have
we're going to do.
goosebumps.
So the that first line, you thought it'd be okay at first. The first article that came out, or one of the first ones, was on August 19th of 2024, and it says the Blake Lively backlash is in full swing, but she can still save her reputation, experts say. So that's that first line. You thought it would be okay at first. This situation
I'm
could be
so
saved,
excited
of
about this.
course. I know, I'm so excited for this. So the situation could be saved, of course, but they'd already picked out your grave and hearse. So then a little bit later, you see, and from the court documents, Justin's team wrote, we can bury anyone.
Yeah, I
So it's
remember
like,
that.
yeah,
So, like, that is the only thing I think about every time I hear that line.
yeah. Oh, it's just
Like, there
crazy.
was no saving yourself because, like, they already dug your grave. Like,
Yeah. Like you're
there
done.
was no coming back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then she says, beware the wrath of mass crusaders, which that just gives me such daddy, I love him vibes. And
for
I'm like,
sure.
poor Taylor, like she has been there. And like kind of
Yeah.
recently, like people were so upset with her. Yes, she was canceled a lot back in the whole like Kim Kanye era reputation, but people were basically canceling her just because she was kind of dating Maddie Healy.
Yeah.
Like
Well, do you
people
know
were
what I
so
love
upset. Yeah.
about that line? Beware the wrath of masked
Mm,
crusaders. That's like people you think you can trust.
yeah, totally.
They're like, you don't
Absolutely.
know they're a crusader because they're
Yeah, they're
masked.
masked. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, the next line says, did you girl boss too close to the sun? Which I've seen this a lot, but Candace Owens described Blake Lively's ongoing legal battle, and she said, would she come to be known as the girl bosses who flew too close to the sun? So that was Candace Owens talking
Oh
about
my
this
gosh,
whole
this
thing.
is insane.
I know. I know.
You didn't even have to start with like, well, it's not about Sophie or it's not about you
Just
could
like,
have
look,
Brittany,
let
you're
me.
just like, listen here, because
I know.
I was pretty convinced, and now
I know. Now you're like,
my
okay.
my grave is dug.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Here we go. Okay, so then the next part, did they catch you having far too much fun? And one thing that I loved when I heard this line is it made me think of the song Nothing New. They tell
Hmm.
when the lyrics that say, they tell you when you're young, girls go out and have your fun, then they hunt and slay the ones who actually do it.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like Taylor felt
Yeah.
that and knew that way back in Red
Yeah.
era. And then she keeps
Yeah.
going, criticize the way you fly while you're soaring through the sky, shoot you down, and then they sigh and say, she looks like she's been through it. I'm just like,
Do you know
oh,
what that also reminds me of?
what?
They want you to rise, but not to reign
Oh,
from Father
oh,
Figure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, I love
Ooh,
that.
I love that connection too.
This album is so good.
It's so good. Like that's the thing is I'm like, these lyrics are incredible. Okay, so then the next part, come with me when they see us, they'll run. Something wicked this way comes, which is a lyric taken from Shakespeare's Macbeth. And I just thought it was kind of fun to
Okay.
have like another Shakespeare reference in here. Then we get into the chorus and she says, good thing I like my friends canceled. So this is why I think canceled is written with two L's. Okay. Are we
Ooh,
ready? Are we ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So, the first article that came out that talked about like Blake Lively is officially canceled was the Daily Mail. And it said, the headline, is Blake Lively set to be canceled? In question marks, written with two
With
L's.
two L's.
And so then, yeah, like then it like keeps going. But I'm just like, that is probably what it was.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh
why
my
she used that.
gosh. That's
Really
like the
interesting.
first time that they
Yeah.
used the terminology canceled with Blake
Yeah.
in this
With Blake.
situation.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I love that. So then she says, I liked him cloaked in Gucci and in Scandal, which Blake is a Gucci model. So
Okay.
there's that. And then I like my whiskey sour, which Blake is also, let's see. Oh, with her, the drink, because she has her drink company, Betty Buzz. And remember,
Yeah.
she was trying to promote that while also like wearing the
Yeah.
flowers and like promoting the like, grab your girls, let's go out and watch
Yeah.
this movie. So it's interesting that she would say, I like my whiskey sour. What's the next part? And
Poison.
poison thorny flowers. Like I just feel like both of those
Oh,
together fit.
yeah.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
there's the whiskey and there's the flowers. That whole thing
Mm-hmm.
was just Blake, but it didn't go the way
Yeah.
she wanted.
Oh my gosh.
Um, let's see. There was something else I was gonna say. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I also think it's interesting because Taylor has talked multiple times about her being poison. And so I
Mm-hmm.
grabbed a couple of those. She says, I once was poison ivy, but now I'm your daisy, which I thought was interesting. If you tasted poison, you could have spit me out at the first chance. And then pick your poison, babe. I'm poison either way. So I
Mm.
kind of like that she used the word poison because
Yeah.
of all the times that she's also called herself poison.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was
Oh, I
kind of
like
like a fun little callback. Okay. And then she says, welcome to my underworld, which I also loved because it made me think of you wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me. And I was
yeah.
like, oh, like,
This song gives
okay,
such Who's Afraid of Little
oh,
Me vibes.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then where it gets quite dark, at least you know exactly who your friends are. They're the ones with matching scars. So that wraps up that chorus. So then, verse two, we have it's easy to love you when you're popular. The optics click, everyone prospers. I saw this when I was doing some research, but somebody was talking about how the optics click could have a double meaning, which again, I'm like, yep, because she's an incredible lyricist. So they said the
Yeah.
optics click could refer to celebrities having good optics, like when they're in the public and like everybody sees like yeah, like this person is great. We love Blake and Ryan. Like they're awesome people. And like if everybody feels positively about them, then like it's great. Like everyone's happy,
Yeah.
everybody prospers. But you could also think of it in terms of like your popularity and being photographed by the paparazzi. Like the optics click
Oh,
being
yeah.
like photographed. So I thought that was kind of fun.
Well,
I had never thought of
that's
that.
fun too, because a huge topic through all this Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni drama has been Taylor and Blake haven't been seen publicly and
Yeah.
photographed publicly through this whole thing. And we've
Yep.
talked about, like, well, that's clearly a PR move. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you like, and that doesn't necessarily point us in a direction of where their friendship lies
Yeah.
because they both understand how PR works and that like
Yeah.
even if they're on good terms, they're not it's like Blake would know it probably wouldn't be good for Taylor to be seen with
Yeah.
her. Even like they could be on good terms but still understand the PR side of
Yes.
it, you
Oh,
know.
absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree. And then she says, but one single drop, you're off the roster. And
This is
then
my
this
literally
is
favorite part of the whole song.
in
I am
quotes.
obsessed with
Yep.
this
It
part.
says
Oh, I didn't know it was in
tone deaf. Yes,
quotes.
it's in quotes. Tone deaf and hot. Let's effing off her. And let's
I
talk
didn't know it
about,
was in
I know.
quotes.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. That same
That
Daily
I
Mail
already love
article
that part. Oh,
that said, is Blake Lively said to be canceled with two L's? When you read the rest of the headline, it says string of hard to watch videos surface following tone deaf Q&A from Blake Lively.
oh my gosh.
So it's like,
This is
yeah,
crazy.
like they were clearly calling her tone deaf.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's somewhere else that somebody said.
Well, and I don't know. I couldn't like, come up with like a specific quote, but I do feel like that was the general view of her through the whole promo of It Ends
Hmm.
With Us.
Oh,
Like
it
people,
totally
the
was.
whole grab your girls, dress in your florals. Everyone's like, this
Yep.
is like a heavy topic movie. Like,
Yeah.
why? Like, you're tone
You're
deaf,
tone deaf.
kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
And then,
so
did you make a joke only a man could? Were you just too smug for your own good? Or bring a tiny violin to a knife fight? Baby, that'll end tonight. I just love that whole thing. Then you get the
yes.
chorus again, which we already kind of talked about. And then we get to they stood by me. And it's interesting that I think she could have used this for two reasons, the word they, because she doesn't
Yeah.
say she stood by me. It's
Yeah.
they stood by me. So, two things with this. It could be Blake and Ryan that she's
Yeah.
meaning because they are a they.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because they did stand by her during that Reputation era. When Taylor was
Yeah.
canceled, their daughter's is voiced on
Is
Gorgeous.
yeah,
Like
reputation.
they clearly stood by her and were okay with
Yes.
everything that was going on. So I think that's a big
Yeah.
part. The other way you could say they is just in general terms of friends. Like, right? I'm talking about all of my
Hmm.
friends that
Yeah.
actually did stand by me, but I just love thinking of that it's Blake and Ryan. So I
Well,
think that's
I
perfect.
I have very much just thought of it as like general friends and like even the
Okay.
song I was like again I was like I think it's heavily inspired by Blake but has
Yeah.
undertones of just like overall the way things go with her
Yeah.
friends and being in the public eye but like I am just no. This is 100%
Oh,
about Blake
it's like, how can it not
now.
be? How can
I
it
am
not
fully
be?
convinced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Oh my
But yeah, it
gosh.
keeps going. Like before my exoneration, they believed I was innocent, so I'm not here for judgment. But if you can, oh, and then she goes, but if you can't be good, then just be better at it. Everybody's got bodies in the attic or took somebody's man. Who
Oh no.
did everybody say for a while that Blake Lively took Scarlett Johansson's man? Because Ryan
Oh.
Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson were married. And then there was like
They
this,
were married? I'm so out
yeah,
of pop
yeah.
culture, so sorry
Oh, that's good.
to anyone
There you
that
go.
that
Breaking
offends.
news. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I found this like article. It says Scarlett Johansson exposes Blake Lively for cheating with her husband. And so I think there was like a lot of talk. That was years and years ago, but
Yeah,
it's like, or took somebody's man. It's like, okay, there
yeah.
you go again. Like, yeah, you already were a little bit canceled because you got with Ryan,
Well, and
but
that's the thing with Blake. Like, Brittany, I feel like is getting like flack pretty regularly, as in
mhm.
like every couple months.
Yeah, yeah,
Where Blake had like kind of bigger things spread out
totally.
over years. Their
Absolutely.
wedding, totally
Oh, yeah.
um
I forgot about that.
totally a point of like contention in the world. Like
Yes.
she's
Yeah.
had plenty of, but they've all been like bigger spread out
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so
Oh,
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, that just finishes out. We'll take you by the hand, and soon you'll learn the art of never getting caught. Then we have that chorus part again. And then we get to the ending. Says, "Can't you see my infamy loves company?" And I'd always known what that word like you could kind
Infamy,
of use
loves
it,
company.
but
The
I
way
was like,
she
what
sings
is
it,
the
so good.
exact I know it's so good. What is the exact definition? So infamy is the state of being well known for some bad quality. And I was like,
Okay.
oh, that really is like the perfect word. Like I'd heard that word
It
used and I
is.
like kind of like I knew what the
That's
vibe was,
smart
but I
to
was
look
like,
up
what's the
exactly what it
exact
is.
definition?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, can't you see that my state of being known for bad qualities Like, I love company. Like, let's do it. We're just these people that are
Yeah.
known for the crap that we have.
Yeah.
And then I love this part too. Now they've broken you like
This
they've broken me, but a shattered glass is a lot more sharp. Who
tattoo
could
that
have
on my
thought
body. That is one of my favorite
that?
lines of the literal entire album.
It's so
It
good.
gives me chills every time, but a shattered glass is a lot more sharp. Like, that's the kind of line where I'm like, you guys just aren't reading closely
I
enough
know.
to the lyrics. That's like what, one, two, three, four, five,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9 words.
Yeah.
Just like blows my mind.
It is
It's so
so
good.
good. It's so good.
The
Um,
metaphor is just out of this world. I'm
it's so
obsessed with
good.
it.
I know. It's I'm like, you guys, did you read these lyrics at all? No, I don't think you
Yeah.
are. You can't say that. Okay. And then she goes at the very end, and now you know exactly who your friends are. We're the ones with matching scars. I never noticed that there was a
That
difference.
she
So
switches.
yeah, she switches it. So originally it's there. At least you know exactly who your friends are. They're the ones with matching scars. And then this time she says, we're
It's
the
like
ones
she's
with matching
speaking to the
scars.
subject
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Before
Which
she's
is kind
telling
of
the
fun.
story, and now she ends the song. It's almost like
Oh my
she's
gosh,
like
I'm getting
signing it
chills.
to Blake as like a letter.
Yeah.
Like, we're the ones like,
I had
ah.
made that connection.
I
I
hadn't
love
either.
that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, but there's something else with that too. So she says, we're the ones with matching scars. Blake and Taylor have both now been retaliatorily sued by men that they accused of sexual harassment,
Oh,
right? Because they have
yeah.
both like accused
Oh
men
my
of sexually harassing
gosh.
them, and then those men turn around and sue them.
Yeah.
And that has
Oh
now
my
happened to both
gosh.
of them.
Oh my gosh.
We're the ones with matching scars. We both had
Oh
like
my gosh.
literally similar thing happen to us. I have
Oh
like
my
chills
gosh.
like just talking through this song.
Yes. That that might be one of my favorite deep dives we've ever done
It
on
was
that
so
song.
it's so good.
That was fun.
I know.
Wow.
Okay, I have like, just a few more things. Sorry, I did not realize I was gonna go so hard on this song, but it was really fun.
This is a big one though.
Yeah,
Like, this
it
was, yeah.
totally is. It totally is. I don't know if you guys have seen, so Taylor is wearing Blake
Mhm.
Lively's custom Lorraine Schwartz bracelet in promo photos, and it was apparently custom made for Blake, and Blake wore it in August of 2024. So when all of this
Mm.
started, I also am like, if that is a custom, it is clearly the
Y-
same. Like
Yeah.
clearly the same. We'll have to post a picture
There's
here.
There's also my favorite outfit of Taylor's entire everything
Yeah.
showgirl so far, that like the one she wears at the end of the Fate of Ophelia
Oh,
music video
yes.
with like
It's
the
yeah.
beads.
The
And she has like pictures of it too
uh-huh.
with like the spaghetti on the cart. That's like, it's not the same, but it very much resembles a dress that Blake wore in the recent
Oh,
past.
okay.
So
I didn't know that. That one's fun.
yeah,
That's way fun.
yeah.
I just am like, there's too many nods to
Hmm.
this. In that same video I was watching that they talked about how all of this Blake and Taylor stuff went down. She said that she was involved in a lawsuit once, and she said the lawyers told me I was not allowed to have my friends say anything, even if it was in
Mm,
support,
hmm.
because there's just too much that can go. When you're talking about a topic
Yeah.
that's going to court, it's better to just whether in support or not, because you just don't know how the other side's going to take anything you say.
Well, that's
And
what's
I hadn't
funny
thought
is
of that.
that's why I was so convinced that this song would absolutely not be about Blake, because legally
Yeah,
I didn't think, but really it's funny because for just the typical listener, you would
yeah,
never listen to this and like feel swayed one way or
yeah,
the other in like the Blake Justin thing,
yeah,
or even be completely sure that it's about Blake. But when you do a deep dive like
yeah.
this, then you're like, yeah,
Yep.
this is
You're
totally
like,
like in
okay,
support of
yeah.
Blake. Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Interesting.
good. I
It's
think that was
so good.
everything. But
Okay.
I love it. I love it. All right, we are back. We had to take a quick little intermission. And during that intermission, Jess, you
Our new
guys,
merch page,
our
guys, if you're on
new merch
YouTube.
came.
This lighting is bad, but
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. They are on the website. If you guys want to get your matching, they're so cute. And I can't wait to
Yeah.
get, yeah, like better pictures of those for
Yeah.
everybody to see because they're so cute. Are you going to show us the others?
I'll show you
Oh,
the
you guys go on YouTube. Look how cute. I just think it's perfect. It turned
that
out so,
comes in a sweatsuit if you want, and it's so fun. So
so good. You know, for all those times that you want to watch the Eras Tour documentary. Oh, it's going to be so good, comfy and cozy.
so fun.
Yes. All right. Well, this week the podcast is sponsored by Bang Agency. If you are a creator, an influencer, or you want to start your own business, you have to look into Bang Agency's What Product Should I Launch program. As creators ourselves, we know the importance of launching our own products. And the owner, like I said last week, the owner of Bang Agency who created this program has been so incredible to help us along our journey. Honestly, like with our, like this merch, like it's so
With
fun that
these
we just said
products,
with these
yeah.
products, this owner has been such an integral part of that and helping us along the way and helping us figure out what products we should launch. So if you are in your own era of being a business owner or an influencer, any type of creator, like this program is perfect for you.
Yes, with Bang Agency's What Product Should I Launch program, you'll finally get the clarity and tools to launch your very own product. In this product boot camp, you'll go from burned out, frustrated, and ready to throw your phone in the lake to inspired and excited.
Yeah, so what you get is a video course with 8 step-by-step trainings, access to the influencer product validator tool, a vault of 15 ready-to-use product launch email templates, a product idea list with over 150 niche-specific ideas, and you also get a what product should I launch workbook to just tie it all together for you.
Yes. So, creators, it's time to stop driving clicks and start building your own brand. Click the link in our show notes and grab it for 50% off with code TTN50. The code works for everything in the shop. And again, that's TTN50 for 50% off.
And then today's podcast is also sponsored by Fixology and their incredible quick fix soda mix-in. If you guys have
Which
seen,
Carly is
I have been
drinking.
drinking. It is so good. So I'll show you guys really quick. What I did for today's is I just put Sprite and then I can't even let me remember. I took a
While you're pulling
picture.
that up,
Yeah.
basically they're pre-packaged dirty soda mix-ins. So it just comes in this little
So
pouch that's
good.
like has
Oh,
all the mix-ins and you just dump it into your soda and it's
yeah.
so easy.
So I did 12 ounces of Sprite in my water bottle here. And then I did the strawberry shortcake one, which is vanilla cream, strawberry, and cake batter. And so it was just like this little package. I just twisted the lid off, poured it in here, mixed it up, and it is so good. I kept being like, I need to save this for when we get to the ad so I can show people. But like, I have been wanting to just like drink the
Drink
entire thing
it.
because it is so delicious. It's so good.
That's
Uh,
so funny.
yeah, so they are pocket size and easy for traveling. There's, like I said, no mess. You just twist, pour, stir into your soda or water, and you're done. It's shelf stable and super, super versatile.
So fun. So you can get 10% off your order by using code TTNP10 at fixologydrinks.com to get your own quick fix. It's happiness to go.
Yes. All right. Let's chat wish list.
I'm so
So fun.
excited for this one.
I just love this song for different reasons that I love a lot of the other songs on the album. One, it's like it's just I'm so happy for her. And
Yes.
I love hearing that this is one of her favorites on the album. And
Hmm.
it's just kind of fun to I mean, we have grown up with Taylor. I had so many heartbreaks when she had so many heartbreaks. I had, I felt lonely at junior high when she felt lonely in junior high. All of these like things like that. And now to have a song and be like, wait, like this is what I dream of. This is what you dream of. We're like finally in the same place again because it's been a good 10
Oh,
years, Taylor. Come on.
yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
so
been fun.
fun.
But this is what Taylor said about Wishlist. She said, Wishlist is a song about all the different dreams people have. We live in such a sort of visually created moment where you get to see everybody's lives play out online and what vacations they have, what things they want, and what items they want to buy. And it feels like everybody has different priorities. And it's kind of about exploring all those different lives that people want and all those different aspirations that people have, but knowing that you have your own set of wishes and it doesn't have to be like everybody else's and theirs doesn't have to be like yours. And everybody, you just hope everybody gets their wishes, but these are yours.
Ugh,
I just like,
obsessed.
I love it
Yeah.
because I think it's kind of almost like a positive take on social media too, in a
Mm-hmm.
way where it's, she's saying we live in this sort of visually curated moment where you get to see everybody's lives play out. You get to see all the things they do spend their money on, all the things that they go on vacation, all the like wishes and the things that they're working toward. And
Yeah.
it's fun to look at that and then say, I hope they get that. And I also hope
Yeah.
that I get mine. Because
That's
that's
so
like
cute.
what we should have in this
Yeah.
world.
Well, it's so funny.
Ah.
Literally just last night,
uh,
I was with my family and like, all the little cousins and stuff. And
yeah.
there's this house we went to that puts up this like makeshift haunted walk through,
Oh, cute.
whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this yard is just packed with
Oh,
so many
yeah.
Halloween decorations.
Yeah. Oh,
And my
I
little
love that.
nephew, that is same age as my daughter, so 6 years old,
Yeah.
he goes, we walk up to the house and he sees all these Halloween decorations. He goes, whoa, these guys must be rich.
Oh,
And I feel like that's and I'm like,
but yeah.
they might be, they might not be, they have like their priorities, but I think that's like a
Yeah.
perfect example of like, everybody
Absolutely.
has like the things that mattered the most to them, and
Yep.
there's not really like a right or wrong to it,
Totally. Yep.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
I love
Absolutely.
that
I love
idea of
that.
this
Yep.
song. Yeah.
So yeah, what I love about the song is she just goes through so many types of ways people can live their life and the things that they want.
Hmm.
So it starts out they want that yacht life under chopper blades. Immediately when I heard that though, I was just like, the man. Like that's what
Yeah.
like came into my head was her song The
Yeah.
Man and like Leonardo DiCaprio and Harry Styles like going on that yacht and
Yes.
then
Yes.
her being like, no, that's not the kind of life that I want and like leaving. Oh, I
Yes.
just so I love that that's how she started out because I felt like it was a hint back to like some things that she has seen other people want that she's been like,
Yeah.
but that's not what I want.
Yeah.
Um, and then I just love too, like with the a fat, I'll let anyway.
Fat ass with a
I'll
baby
let Jess say,
face.
I was like, Jess, your turn.
Enter Jess.
But I just love that she shows there's a wide range of different
Hmm.
wants that people have, but there's no judgment. It's like, I don't care
Yes.
what you want. Like,
Yeah.
no judgment. You do you. You do
If
you.
that's what you want, I cheer for
Yeah.
you to get
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. This was something that I had to look up, so I don't know if other people have, but when she says they want that critical smash Palme d'Or, that is the highest prize awarded to a director of a best feature film of the official competition at the Cannes Film Festival. So it was
Very
interesting to
interesting.
me because I mean, we've seen her directing a lot more. We know she is
Yeah.
directing a movie. It is interesting to me that she would put that in there. I'm like, oh, is that
Hmm.
something that maybe you have thought about wanting in the past or
Yes.
still want?
Yeah.
So I just thought that was kind of interesting. And then, I mean, she just goes through all of the things. And then she says, I just want you, huh? That line, the way she says it, is so similar to Glitch. I think there's
Hmm.
been a glitch. And like, I just want you. Anyway,
Yeah.
I just am like, ooh, that's
Yeah.
kind of fun. I love when you can kind of hear old songs feeding into the
Hmm.
new songs. And then I just love have a couple kids got the whole block looking like you. Oh, I don't even know if we should get into this, but
I know.
really quick, because I think there's some other things I want to say about it, but it would just be too long. I am so sick of everybody being like Taylor Swift is a racist because she wants to live in a place with a bunch of white kids around the block. There's other reasons they also think she's racist, but I'm just like, no. What she's saying is she wants to have a bunch of kids that look like Travis.
Yeah.
It's just
Like,
like
why do
I
we
want
have to?
I know to like take it that way. I just it just drives me nuts. Anyway, and then I love this part. We tell the whole world to leave us the F alone, and they do. Wow. I
Wow.
did not notice the wow the first couple times I listened to it. It took me a few
Really?
times to like really hear it.
Well, and the
But
way
now I'm
she
like,
says it
oh
too.
my gosh. Yeah.
Like she
It's
genuinely sounds like if she were to
Like
live
it's
in a world
never
where
gonna
that
happen.
happened,
Yeah.
she would be so genuinely shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is kind of sad.
it is sad.
But it's true. It's like how I don't know if she's ever gonna get to that point.
I would
Maybe.
also like to clarify because there's a lot of chatter about this online too since the albums come out. When Taylor says she wants to be left the F alone, that does not mean she wants to go hide
Yes.
and quit her job and stop writing music and stop making music videos
Yeah.
and going out in
Yeah.
public. It means she doesn't want everyone harping on her about her personal life, invading her privacy, hopping fences of Travis's house. Like,
Yep. Go
that's
off.
what
Yep.
she means.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, for reals. It's sad that we have to like even clarify that people like don't understand that. Anyway. And then one of my favorite lines, because I just feel like I relate to it, is got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. I
Hmm.
love how mundane that is. It
Yes.
is so simple. It's just like, yep.
This whole chorus, with the first time we heard it, me and you were just
I
dying. You were
I
like
know.
melting into me, like,
I
I
was like,
can't believe
ah,
she's saying
it's
this.
so cute. I
Well, and
that
it
line
just,
too, I think is it kind of reminds me of the like mahogany lyrics in Father Figure where she says, I try and think of unique ways to describe
hmm.
one thing. Instead of like, you put the check on the table, she
Yeah,
does this cool way with about it. That's what this reminds me of. Is instead of
yeah,
saying, I just want to live a life, in a
yeah,
neighborhood in a suburban
yes,
area. She goes, got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. I know exactly
yeah.
what Taylor Swift
It
wants
paints
in that
such
one
a
line.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so sweet because this also ties back into Eldest Daughter, where like in past songs, she's kind of sung about like, oh, everyone just like, oh, is she gonna be his wife? Like,
Yeah.
when really actually that is what she wants, but she's
Yeah.
always kind of downplayed these things because she didn't think
Mhm.
she could actually have them. But now that
Ugh.
she sees that future, she's singing about like, no, like this is
Ugh.
truly just what I want. And it's
Yeah.
so cute. She feels
I
so
oh
secure.
yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring something up later. Later,
Yeah.
other thoughts for another time because I was like
Yeah.
gonna go into something else. Okay. What do you think on the boss up, settle down, got a wish list? Like, why do you think she
Um,
said, like, do you have thoughts on that? It's just always something interesting
I
that I've been like, why boss up, settle down?
I think it's a play on like both, like this song is a very like it's a highly contrasted song,
Yeah,
and I think she's doing that in that one line.
in
So
that line.
bossed
Okay.
up is kind of like in reference to these like fat ass and a baby face, spring break that's
Mm.
effing lit, like that kind of
Okay.
plays
All
into
of the
that
things.
part of the song.
Okay. Okay.
Where like it's kind of fun because like for those other things she's listing, it kind of
Yeah.
is that like boss up, go get
Yeah.
all of your biggest
All the
dreams, but
things.
for her she's bossing up so that
Up
she can
and
settle
settled down.
down.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know,
I like that.
it's kind
That's
of
kind
fun.
of how I was taking it too of her, like she bossed up and now she wants to settle down, but like the up and
Yeah,
down, that's kind of why. But I like that you were
yeah.
saying it also ties in everybody else's stuff too. Like it doesn't
Well,
matter. Like
yeah,
you can boss
it
up, you can
just
settle
like
down, got a wish list, whatever.
it like marries, funny use of
Yeah.
the word marry,
Yeah.
it marries the two ideas in the song of like,
Yeah.
and even using the dollar signs in the title, like
Yeah.
boss up, like I got my
Yeah.
wish list of all
Yes.
my things I want to buy with all my money. And it's like
Yeah.
she's kind of like tying it into like bossing up to just get the simple
Yeah.
things in life that she wants. I don't know. It's fun.
So happy for her. I also love that she says they want those three dogs that they call their kids. I just love that she
Hmm.
used dogs instead of cats
Yeah.
just because it's Taylor.
Yes.
Like it's just so fun.
Yes.
I also love the I want a contract with Real Madrid just because I love professional sports. Anytime she uses like an actual team is just fun.
Yes.
And then I love this part, the bridge. So she says, I made wishes on all of the stars. And immediately I'm just like, the prophecy. She
Yeah.
goes, please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. And it's like, we know what she wants. Like, she has
Yeah.
made all of these wishes on stars. She says, please, God, bring me a best friend who I think is hot.
Oh, I
I
am
love
getting a
that
shirt with that on
one.
it,
Oh,
and I'm very excited.
it's so
So
good.
good.
Well, and I just think of how many songs has she written about a best friend that she wanted to date, especially earlier on. You know, how many times she was like teardrops on my guitar. You belong with me. And, I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
There's Hey Steven. There's so many songs where it's like, that's my best friend, but I want to date him, but like I can't, and we don't. And it's just like she finally got that, and I'm so
Yeah.
happy for her. And then she goes, "I thought I had it right once, twice, but I did not." And I'm like, Joe, Maddie,
Yep.
like
Yep.
what a call out. And then I love "You Caught Me Off My Guard," and I love that she said that line. I want to know more about her and Travis and like the initial, because it reminds me of when she sings in Eldest Daughter, "When you found me, I said I was busy." It's almost like she was like she wasn't quite ready for it. Like she'd just
She had
been
done
through it.
she'd sworn off men.
Yes,
She was
yeah,
in her
she's
I'm
in that
swearing
phase.
off men phase.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, oh, you caught me off guard in that terms, but also I think just in terms of like, I've never had a guy treat me this way.
The way he
That
even
catches me.
pursued her.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
never had that.
And I
Um,
love the idea of like, the like how people say like you find what you're looking for when you least expect it, or
yeah,
like when you're not looking for it,
yeah,
it finds you kind
yeah.
of.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh. And then she just goes, "I hope I get what I want because I know what I want." And
Yeah.
I love that whole part. So, oh, I did see a headline and it said, "Yes, Taylor Swift's new album is simple, just like real love should be." And I was like, "Oh, that's
Oh.
kind of like a fun take." And I feel like that fits in with this song. I don't think this
Yeah.
album is necessarily simple. I think there's a lot more
Yeah.
to it. But I agree. It's just, I don't know. I don't think real love needs to be so complex and messy. It's just like, no, like I love you,
Yes.
you love me, we treat each other well, and we're
Let's
doing
get married,
this, you know?
babies.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Uh, I also feel like what did I even put into this song? Oh, we're gonna talk about all the anti-feminist and racist stuff later, okay? Because I've got some things to say
Yeah.
about it, but I don't want to get into it right now. Oh, I loved this because some people are like, this is not her best work. I can't do this. And I think a
Hmm.
lot of it is in terms of like with this song, especially. But I saw somebody say, can't our best work also just be defined by how we felt while we were making it? And
Yeah.
like, I'm like, ooh, what a cool way to put it because she did. She felt
Yeah.
her best
Hmm.
when making this album. And I feel like you can say that about best work too. And I just thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So
I know. Cause
I
like
love that.
Tortured Poets obviously is like she she needed to get that out. It was
Yeah.
cathartic and all that. This is more like it's probably still cathartic, but in like a positive way, like
Yeah.
emphasizing feelings she wants to feel. And I'm sure that was so fun to make
Yes.
that kind of music.
Absolutely.
You guys, it's so funny because Carly and I have recorded this episode in 3 different sittings in one day,
You
which is
know,
actually absurd.
it
We've
is what
never
it
had to
is.
do that before, but
No.
today's been crazy. This episode has been so fun and exciting and
There's just
longer than
been
we
too much,
expected.
exactly, too much to talk about.
Yeah.
So,
But luckily for you guys, I am now on outfit number 3 for you. If you're on YouTube, you can see our cute new sweatshirt,
you
our
guys,
showgirl sweatshirt, our showgirl university sweatshirt. It's so dang cute.
it's
Go
so
to our
cute.
website and look at it. It says showgirl established 1989 and it says sequins are forever, and then I'm going to stand up and show you the pants cuz
So cute.
it's a
Oh
keep
my
it
gosh.
100 on the pants. And
I
it's
just
so cute.
can't. It
It's a
really
black
turned out
sweatsuit.
so good.
For those who can't see it, it's a black sweatsuit with like mostly white writing. It's
Yeah,
so dang cute. It's so cozy. I'm gonna be wearing it all fall and winter and
I
spring
know.
and summer.
All the time.
It's
Well,
so cute.
multiple times you've told me, like, even just the last little bit that we've been chatting before we recorded, you're like, this is so comfortable. And then again, you're like, no, like, this is so comfy.
I'm so
Like,
comfortable. Like
okay,
this is
like, this
easily
is
my
good.
most comfortable sweatsuit I own. Easily.
Yay! We love to hear
And
it. We love to hear it.
it's it's really fun because if you go to our website and shop the sweats,
Mhm.
You can get just the top, you can get just the bottoms. If you buy them as a pair, you get about $15 off the set, which is amazing. And it
Yeah.
just automatically applies in your cart. So you can do different sizes. You could get like a
Yeah.
small top and medium bottoms and get it as a set and then discount it and ships free. So
Yeah.
go get yourself one because it's
So
dang
cute.
cute and just so
So cute.
comfortable.
And I think it is, like you said, it's perfect for right now, like the
Yeah.
fall and the winter. And I feel like black looks good on everybody, and
Yes.
everybody needs a good sweat set. So, very excited about
Yes.
that. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we are going to take number three. Here we go
Yeah.
into today's episode. But before we jump into our very last song deep dive, we want to talk about our last ad sponsor for today.
So, we are also sponsored today by Dime Beauty, which we love and we talk about all the time. And we say this also all the time, and it's your favorite discount code of ours because it's
Yes.
one of the highest discount codes we
Yes.
have.
I have been loving Dime's blue facial oil lately. I so it's really nice because you do all of your skincare routine, do your moisturizer, and then at the end you just like put this oil on your hand and then just kind of like dab it into your skin. But what it does is it has like an anti-wrinkle formula, and then it helps just kind of like even everything out and helps with like blemishes. And I've really noticed it because I've had some like more certain red spots in certain areas recently, and I feel like I just haven't been as good with my skincare. And so the last little bit, I'm like, I need to be better. And when I started using that, I'm like, I can feel how much more even my skin feels. So
I
love
need to
that.
try that because I've been
Yeah.
having some breakouts, and so
Mm.
I need to try that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So yeah, if you want to try any of Dime's skincare or perfumes, you can use code Typical Tuesday Night for 20% off your order at dimebeauty.com. Dimebeautyco.com.
Perfect. And today's episode is also sponsored by Maba Hair.
And I'm super excited to talk about this. So this is a sponsor we've never talked about before. It's a
Yeah.
new sponsor. And if you follow me on my personal social media, you've seen me talk about how I've experienced some hair loss recently. And I've been doing a lot of research to figure out like how to grow some of this hair
Yeah.
back. And I've been taking like a supplement, but I've also incorporated this hair oil and it has like the most amazing ingredients. It's very clean and just promotes hair growth from the roots. And so basically, it comes in this really cute bottle that is light
Ooh.
purple. It's light purple. It's my
Perfect for
favorite
you.
color. It makes me so happy. And it has a dropper, and you basically just like run it through the roots of your hair. They encourage you to wear it for 1 to 2 hours or ideally overnight. And then you wake up in the morning and you shampoo it like
Okay.
2 to 3 times to get it all out. It helps with softness and shine and growth, and you can typically see growth results within 3 to 6 months. So I'll definitely keep everyone posted on like my hair
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah. Well, and we also have a discount code for you. So you can use code
Mhm.
TTN22 for 22% off your order at mabahair.com.
22.
I was like, that's perfect. All of our
Yes.
sponsors need to be at 22%.
22%. Yes. Love it. Okay. So we're going to talk about our final song for today's deep dive. And I'm so excited because we're going to talk about wood. What a fun one to
Oh,
chat
it is
about.
so fun.
So what Taylor said about this song is she said the song Wood is about it's a love story about, kind of using as a plot device superstitions, popular superstitions, good luck charms, bad luck charms, all these different ways that we have decided things are good luck or bad luck, like knocking on wood and seeing a black cat. And that is kind of the way that I've decided to explore this very, very sentimental love song.
That's so funny.
um,
Uh,
so well, before we jump into the actual lyrics, I want
yeah.
to make a comment that I think is
Okay.
amazing. That actually, the person that brought this to my attention was my therapist.
Love
She
it.
also
Love it.
listens, so shout out to her.
We know she's a great therapist then.
She listens to the podcast.
That's
So
incredible.
shout out to her. She's a Swiftie, but we were talking about the new album and she made such a good point that I just love. She said, like, obviously the song is amazing for like so many different reasons. It's so catchy, it's so clever, it's
Yeah.
so like double meanings and stuff, but she specifically said she loves it because like we were talking about earlier, it's so free feeling
Mhm.
because like it shows a sense of security and safety Taylor feels in her relationship
Mm.
with Travis because
Yeah.
in her previous big relationship, she felt like she had to write stories about other people.
Yeah.
And then when she's with Travis, she can write about his penis.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, that's such a
can
good.
you can you
Yeah.
imagine her writing a song like this
No.
about Joe? It
No.
would have made my skin crawl.
Yeah.
I would not have
No.
enjoyed this
No.
song.
No.
And I think that is so telling of the comfort level and the security she feels in her relationship, which I think is so fun.
That is a great thought
Yeah.
that I had never thought about.
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
So, okay, we're going to dive into the lyrics. And again, I feel like, I don't know, Taylor in the very beginning, we're reading the first lines because it's
Here we
so good.
go. Here we go.
She says, Daisy's bare naked. I was distraught. He loves me not. He loves me not. And this is so important. It is Daisy apostrophe S. It is not
Well,
plural daisies.
so, but this is how I take that. I think it can still be both ways.
Yeah.
But like you only pick one daisy,
Yeah.
right? So like it's still like Daisy is
The daisy
like the
is
daisy
bare
is
naked.
bare
Yeah.
naked. But it
Yeah.
can also be what else you're going to explain, I think, later.
I think it's that because I do still think it's that, but
Yeah.
I also really want it to be a name
I
because
it totally it's
I mean,
crazy.
we've never gotten that into the whole idea that Joe cheated on Taylor. We've briefly mentioned it. It's kind of something that's circulated
Yeah.
now and then. There's been potential hints of it throughout her songs, but nothing like super clear.
Yeah.
But one of the people that people thought he might have cheated on her with, her name was Daisy. And like, if you read that line
Oh.
in that
Oh,
context,
yeah.
like, it's
It
crazy.
fits perfect.
Yeah. But I also love that it's like a callback to You're on Your Own Kid, because I love You're on Your Own
Oh.
Kid, where she
Yeah.
says, I see the great escape, so long Daisy May, I picked the petals, he loves me not.
Ugh.
Um, and
I
um,
I mean, I really hope it is a callback.
yeah,
I mean, not that that's what I want Taylor to go through, but
yeah,
it's just, what are the chances that, like,
yeah, literally.
it just all fits so perfect?
Yes.
And,
And
like,
then,
maybe that's even how the song kind of got started.
yeah,
Or at one
it could
point, like,
be.
in her notes, even, she
Yeah.
said that.
But then I tried really hard to find a Penny connection to Maddie Healy, like the name Penny, because the next line is
That would have
Penny's
been cool.
unlucky, I took him back. Like this person named Penny is unlucky, I took Maddie
Mm,
back.
yeah.
Um, and then so yeah, it's saying Penny's unlucky, I took him back, and then
But
steps
I
on a
think at
crack
the
in the
same
black water.
time, it totally is that line is about Maddie
Yeah,
because
I
she
think it
did
is
take
too.
him back.
Yeah. And like a note I found about this online is saying the penny brought forth all the bad luck, heavily contrasting how pennies are superstitiously believed to bring good luck. Taylor's experiences of these bad
Mm.
circumstances ultimately renders her taking the originally supposed lucky penny useless. So like
Oh,
she thought
interesting.
she was getting lucky. She thought she caught lightning in a bottle,
Yeah. Ooh,
but the
yeah.
penny ended up being unlucky. So she
Which
shouldn't have taken him back.
I feel like that fits Maddie just in general.
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah.
really thought, like, this could be it. Like,
Mhm.
she's clearly thought about him for a long time, all those
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Oh.
And again, like we're making little connections to songs we haven't talked about yet, but I also love the idea of in this song she's talking about like she felt like she needed to get lucky to find
Mm.
love.
Yeah.
Where in songs like Opalite, she's saying like, no, like you make it
Yeah.
happen. Like it doesn't just happen upon you. Like
Yes.
it's not just something that you get lucky with. Like
Yeah.
what is meant for you will be.
Oh,
I don't know. I just love it.
that's
Um,
great.
so then she says, and baby, I'll admit I've been a little superstitious, fingers crossed until you put your hand on mine, which I think is so cute.
Yeah.
Also, no, I've been waiting to make this comment,
Oh,
and I really
yes.
hope that my therapist listens to this episode because if you've gone to therapy, especially in sense of like a relationship, but honestly probably in a lot of scenarios you talk
Yeah.
about attachment styles.
Mm.
If any of you are familiar with attachment styles, when I have learned that I'm pretty sure I'm an anxious
Okay.
attachment style.
Yeah.
And so when I read fingers crossed until you put your hand on mine,
Uh,
totally gives anxious attachment style. It's like when we're apart, I'm like anxious about
yeah.
like if we're okay, are we okay? But if we're together and you put your hand on mine, I'm like,
Then
okay,
like,
we're
okay,
okay.
we're okay. Well, there you go.
And then she says, it seems to be that you and me, we make our own luck. Um, a
Which I
bad
feel
sign is,
like what you were saying, that relates back to Opalite,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I
Like
don't
you
need
don't
luck.
get lucky,
We
you
make
make your
our
own
own.
luck.
Yep.
Yes. A bad sign is all good. I ain't got to knock on wood. Um, and then the all that bitchin' wishing on a falling star could be again another callback to the
Mm.
prophecy because she's been begging for fate to bring her love. Um, and then I'm like, I'm I apologize in advance. I know we have a lot of young listeners, but like I just have to talk about this song fully. I'm not
Perfect.
going to
If
censor
it's too
myself.
much, fast forward, fast forward, fast
But
forward.
like um I I've loved the line the like I ain't gotta knock on wood
Oh,
because I just like I'm just imagining like this girl comparing two different people's anatomy and
Yes, for
all
sure.
I can envision is like maybe sometimes with Maddie, she had to be like, "Hello, anyone in there?
I
Sirs,
mean,
are we gonna bring this thing to life or
let's say the smallest man who ever lived. I
literally?"
think that was actually a
Well,
little tiny
yeah,
hint towards his
because
penis.
she like there's a lyric in that song of like kind of making like
Something about like you'll
insinuating that
never live up to
measure up in
measure up in any measure of a man.
any
Yeah.
yes,
No, and
like
it's I mean, and
yeah,
I feel like people kind of talked about that when that first came out, but
yeah,
now hearing this song
yeah,
and thinking back on that, I'm like, "Oh, Maddie,
yeah,
even worse for you, buddy. Even worse for
for
you."
real. She got quite the upgrade.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so I loved finding this out because I did not know this, but then there's the line that says, "It's you and me forever, dancing in the dark," and
Okay.
apparently Taylor has said that Bruce Springsteen has been one of her influences, and she specifically said that she loves his famous song called "Dancing in the Dark" on Ellen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that
That's
must
way
be like a
cool.
song that she likes. And so
Yeah.
like it I bet that they listened to that together.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's
I just
fun. I
thought that
like
was
that.
super cute because like that
Yeah.
line was already cute and then
Yeah.
like adding that extra layer makes it
Yes.
even more cute.
That is fun. That's fun.
Um then I just, all over me. It's understood. She's like, I get it. I ain't got to knock on wood. Forgive me, it sounds cocky.
It's just so
He
good.
traumatized me, which I did not know this, but when she says he traumatized me, she is
The
censoring
yeah.
herself from cockmatized me. And I did not
Yeah.
know that until I was researching
Research.
it. I
I
mean, I
saw
just thought
that.
she was making like the sound,
I thought so
like,
too. And
oh,
then when I saw something about that, I was like, "Oh, okay."
yeah,
But I also think that's kind of fun
it is
because
fun
it
because
makes it
it
a
it still
little
gives a good point,
yes.
but
Like if you
yeah,
know, you know.
yeah,
Otherwise, it's like, what are you talking about? This is a superstition, you know?
yes. Yes. And then and opened my eyes, which just like paints a picture for me. And then redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs, which is a play on word for opened my eyes. Oh my gosh, it's
It's just
just so good.
incredible. It's so funny.
And then girls, I don't need to catch the bouquet to know a hard rock is on the way.
Honestly, though, it's so clever.
It's
And
so
that's another
clever.
thing is I know like there's a handful group of people that are just like, I can't believe she's writing about this kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
this is private, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. I just have to say though, Taylor, you are so clever. These
Yeah.
lyrics, like not
Yes.
anybody could do this.
Well, and you don't need to like if you listen to the clean version of the song, you don't have to censor that line.
Yeah.
Like
No, you don't.
because it's just like a double meaning. It's kind of like
Exactly.
Sabrina did this quite a bit in her album where it's
Uh-huh.
like this is the classic like
Like house tour.
music that would go over a kid's head like
Yeah.
when we were younger kids, some of the music we listened to, I'm
Oh,
like
absolutely. It's
horrible
worse than
music,
this
but
stuff.
we didn't get it. That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's what's so funny is like Taylor writes a song like this and gets so much flack for
Yeah.
it, but like then literally there's songs out there that exist literally called I don't even know. Is it wet ass pussy? Like is that what it's called?
I think so. Yeah.
Like
But yeah, it's
come on.
oh, yeah,
Like this
totally.
is this is just this is just chef's kiss.
I
Like
know. Oh,
it's just
I
enough.
yeah.
Actually, it's not enough. I need more. Just
I need
kidding.
more.
I'm chanting more. No, it's perfect. It's seriously so good. And then the curse on me was broken by your magic wand.
I just think that that's so clever.
It's
Because
so
once again, like,
clever.
unless you get it, you can
People are like,
easily
"Oh,
just be
Harry,
like,
like Harry
oh, yeah,
Potter.
yeah.
He broke the spell." But it's fun too because it's another prophecy callback where she says, "I got cursed like the Eve got bitten,"
Mm,
like showing
that's
a
fun.
narrative of not
Yeah.
finding the one. And then seems to me that you and me we make our own luck, new heights of
Love
manhood.
it.
Like again, like I was saying, we should do a like section of a Patreon on favorite one-liners. I'm like, there's so
Oh,
many great ones from this
there,
song.
yeah, for reals. I love that she put new heights in there.
I know.
And just like the full line makes sense too. It's not
Yes.
like she had to work hard in a way
She's
to get
not
that
like,
in
I
there.
went on your New Heights podcast.
Yeah, yeah. No, exactly. It's just like
It's
but
so smooth.
but even just like what new heights of manhood in
I
relation to
know.
this song could mean
Yeah.
is just it's so good.
It's so good. And it's just, it makes me so happy because when we were doing predictions, and I clearly said, like, I want the song to go
Yeah.
this direction, but I was also, like, you asked me, you said, do you really think she will? And I
Yeah.
said, I don't know if I think she will, but if anyone can,
Yeah.
it's
It's
Taylor. And
yeah.
she surpassed all expectations. Like,
Yeah.
if you gave me a homework assignment and said, write a clever song about
Oh,
this
yeah.
subject, like,
I couldn't do it.
I could never
No.
come up with, I don't even
No.
know if I would know where to start.
No.
And
Not
like,
at all.
and honestly, all that she did in the song, like, she could have done half of the cleverness that she did in the
Yeah.
song and it would still be amazing. Like,
Yeah.
it is jam packed
It is.
with the most clever lyrics, and I'm obsessed.
Ugh. It's so
But yeah,
fun.
and then it's yeah,
Just
just
like the
the
same.
chorus
Yeah.
again and just so freaking good.
Oh,
I will
so
say,
good.
I will admit, I
Okay.
will admit, I the lyric his love was the key that opened my thighs is a little cringe for me.
Yeah.
I do love it. It's funny, but it
It
is a
does.
little much
Yeah,
for
I do agree too. I think that line in particular kind of puts it over the edge of a
yes.
lot of the other ones you can take either way, right?
Yeah.
And so it's a little more funny
And
in a
that
way.
is the main part that gets edited
People.
in the clean version.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it says
But I think
open
that's
my
what people get upset
skies.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think, yeah, it's if that was able to have a double meaning, I don't
Mhm.
think it would have been as cringe, but at the same time, it's like Taylor went for it. She
Yeah, she
went for
did.
it.
Full send, and
Yep.
I am here for it. So
So
good.
funny. Uh,
Oh,
that was fun. I mean,
that
we've
was so
been dying to talk about these songs. And so it's been fun to like finally be able to do that. And we'll be
It's
able
so
to
funny,
do some more
the
soon.
contrast between Tortured Poets prep
Oh,
for podcast and this. When Tortured Poets came out, that was the first new album Carly and I had ever experienced on, like,
the
since we've been doing the
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
So overwhelming, so many songs on like an entire relationship we'd basically like not explored whatsoever.
Yeah.
We literally locked ourselves in a hotel room, printed out all the lyrics we were highlighting, we were discussing. Like, it was
It
the
was so
most
fun
insane
though.
thing. And then there's this one, and we're
Yeah.
like, we intentionally before the album came out, we were like, okay, we're gonna do initial reactions. We got to come up with like a couple
I know.
filler episodes before we deep dive. And we're like, we don't need to wait.
I know.
We're
Like, let's just
ready. Let's
go.
deep dive these
Like, I
now.
have so much to say about them all. It's
Yeah.
been nice.
Oh, it has been
It's a
nice.
good contrast. Because
Yeah.
I appreciate Torture Poets for what it is, but I really appreciate this for what it is because it feels easier to talk about. It's
Hmm.
such an easy listen. I don't know. In a way it feels more fun,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
Torture Poets was fun for a different reason. So,
Yeah. So coming up in the coming weeks, honestly, kind of through the end of the year, I don't know how things will change with like the documentary coming out, but like
yeah.
some things to expect is we will do we're gonna do these and the deep dives in like sections of 4 songs. So we'll do 3 deep dives on the music at least, and then we'll do like a music video deep dive for Fate of Ophelia, Easter eggs and all that. We will
Yeah.
do hopefully that episode that we have in the works about like the music and like the incorporation of
Oh,
other music into the album.
yes.
Also, we will do misheard lyrics. If you have misheard lyrics, please submit them to us.
Yep.
I've already had multiple misheard lyrics, so send those in for that episode. Yeah, just like
All the good
so many fun
things.
things.
All
Yeah.
the good things. Okay, well, if you have not shared this podcast with a friend, please do that. Send them this episode. Just text them and say, hey, I'm listening to this podcast. Have you listened to it? All the things. We just really appreciate it. And if you also haven't left a review, please do that as well. It helps us out.
Yes, we are so close to 300 reviews on Apple. Would love to hit that
That would
before
be
the end
really
of the
cool.
year.
Yeah,
So if you guys
that's a
could
good
help
goal.
us with that, that would be amazing
I love
because
that.
forgive me, it sounds cocky, but we do have a pretty awesome podcast.
I
Bye.
love it. Bye, guys.